Hey Libra lady, welcome to the Luz Lumiere channel. If this is a video that you are watching and you watched my other videos, you might as well go ahead and subscribe because this party ain't stopping anytime soon. If anything rings true in this reading, subscribe. I'd love to have you. Descriptions on readings are in the description box, as well as some other information. These are the cards we're playing with today. The question that we're dealing with is, why am I still single? Why am I still single? And there's already a video for 2, 3, and 5. If this is your first video you're watching with me, I lay them all out, and I don't pull for all of them. So I also shuffle off camera, so I'm gonna see what cards I need to, whose numbers are staying. But if you picked 4 right off the bat, this isn't your reading. Either come back, subscribe, and check when the 4 reading will be up, or why you're still single. Or check the description box if I put a link in, but this is not your video, sorry. Okay, there is a video already on 2 and 3. There might be a second video, who knows. Okay. I don't know why I made a 7 if I'm not gonna use it. This feels right. Alright. We will start with, you know what? We're gonna start with 6. Alright, so 6, y'all, the cards are, okay, this is it, I'm done, I'm not doing this anymore. Alright, this already popped out, all these popped out, you have a lot of cards, let's get this going. We have Heal the Ouch, Why Are You Still Single, Coming Apart, oh gosh. Yeah, okay. But I really never know just where to find you. We have Storm Fields, and it feels like a reverse. We have Wishing Well. We have the Talisman. We have the Compass, and we have Encouragement. And this feels right. And then we have the Wizard of Awareness. He and I have beef sometimes. And then we have Flying. Gosh darn it. So many cards. I'm trying to fit it into frame. Alright, so let's, are you feeling frustrated? Like, I feel like off the bat, you've been through some stuff, and you either are healing or need to be healing. Like, you've really been shedding and coming apart, and maybe things in your life have felt like they've been falling apart, and you're trying to heal, and maybe you have healed, and maybe you have kind of gone through this healing process, and it feels like there's probably a little bit more healing to be done. However, this does feel like this was happening, and then you were healing from it, or are currently healing from it, and big hugs coming, yeah, it's feeling like it was a lot, so, big hugs to you, and congratulations for pulling through. It must not have been easy. It feels like it was really frustrating. Actually, this is what feels frustrating, right? You're, yeah, alright. I had to get comfy. Currently, like, you're on the tail end of this. Okay, this doesn't even feel like a love reading. Okay, this doesn't feel like a why are you still single. But we'll see where this goes. You're coming out of it. because the storm field is reversed. So it was kind of like playing some games, but it feels right in reverse. And it's almost kind of like you're afraid that, not this card, I'm looking at this, I'm just holding this so I can see. You're kind of afraid, like you've been in such shit that you're like, man, is it, what else is gonna happen? Like you're kind of timid, right? You're kind of like, life is playing jokes on me, like what the like, oh, man, come, like that kind of energy, that kind of like, come on, like what next, what else? But you are coming out of it, and that's what's bringing that feeling on of like, come on, like really, like is something else gonna happen? Like you're kind of anticipating something, and this is basically saying stay encouraged. I think that for the most part, if you've been doing something in particular, if it's working, these two are very like follow your spirit, follow your intuition. Make sure you have like your guides, your guidance. I'll pull some else to see what's happening with this. And this is like 49.50. I just realized that. And this is 48. Oh, girl, what's going on? What has been going on with you? But I do feel like you're in a good place. You're just maybe not trusting that you're in a good place right now. You're not trusting that you're in a good place. You are, like, whatever you've been doing is leading you to a good place. There's like a bit of doubt, and I feel like that's your doubt. I feel like I'm picking up on like, is this right? Like, is this kind of, and this is the encouragement that it just might be, because in upright and this, they feel like, yeah, you're stay encouraged, like you're probably on the right track, whatever you've been doing. I gotta wrap this up. Flying is, again, like you have a higher perspective, especially after this nonsense. Yep. And there's a hummingbird and some bubbles, so stay balanced, like keep your balance and have fun. Insert some play in your life. It's okay, you can play, it's safe to play. And I feel like this is you. You're like kind of waiting for something to go wrong. You're waiting for something to go wrong. So I don't know why you're still single. It might be because you're waiting for something to go wrong, and I don't feel like I need to pull any more cards. That's a lie, I kind of do, but I have to rush to like the other people's readings. But let's see what the romance angels have to say. Come on, y'all. I ain't got all day. Anything? Okay, codependency kind of was forced out, but I feel like, like this is not a thing much for you anymore. I feel like you're healing from this, through this, like you're on the tail end of this. Picking up from my own deck, what you got for me? Maybe the next one. Okay. I don't know, maybe you're waiting for the next person, or the next kind of cataclysmic event or some sort of something. But overall, number 6, why you're still single, I can only assume it's because you're kind of waiting for something to happen, something bad to happen, something to throw you off again. Whatever you've been doing is stay encouraged. Whatever you've been doing, stay encouraged. You're on something of the right path. Maybe you're starting to, but if there's something you've been thinking about lately and you're like, be encouraged about it, okay? That's what I have now for you. Thank you. Good luck. Okay, sorry about that. I stopped and paused the video while I'm filming. Alright, it's number 1s. Welcome. Libra, lady, why are you still single? Like, let's find out what's going on. I shuffle the cards off camera, and this is your reading, number 1s. Why are you still single? Okay, let's see how this works out. So for the first card, you have the Strength card. And you have the rescue card right next to it. And then I did pull a Romance Angel deck, and that's engagement. Oh, engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. What? Oh. Blank. Alright. Let's see what's going on here for you. Okay, so right off the bat, just first impressions, I'm thinking you are a strong person. You are a strong person, and this might be your undoing. And by that, I mean you are strong, and that's amazing. And yes, you are a strong Libra woman. Okay, you are a strong Libra woman. However, there's nothing wrong with a little vulnerability. In fact, there's everything right with a little vulnerability in your strength, and it's okay. It's okay for you to not have anything to say. It's okay for you to just be blank and let someone else pick up the slack, or let someone else do, right? Maybe you could be a bit aggressive in love, and I don't want to say aggressive, but maybe you could be. I'd say if you are seeing someone, or you noticing the path of your past loves, have you been the person to always be doing something and trying to maybe show and prove your strength? It's okay to share and be vulnerable. Oh, that's what I'm getting. Look at her. She's just like, yeah, I'm here. I feel like it's gonna be a bit difficult for you to balance out your strength and your vulnerability, and to actually make friends with your vulnerabilities, especially when it comes to love. But this engagement card, looky here. What does this mean for you? I feel like when you engage from your vulnerability, what's yours will come to you. Does that make sense? So, as opposed to putting your perceived best foot forward, and by that I mean you're looking at someone, maybe you've attracted somebody or whatever, and you lead with these things that you think they want to hear, your accomplishments, your this, that, and the other. It's kind of like earthly things. That's all well and good. Really, it is. However, when it comes to making a love connection and having to really engage, having someone engage with you, I like to talk about feelings. Who just clicked off? I'm out. It's about vulnerability. So rather than saying that I have my master's or bachelor's, or I closed this deal, like, yeah, man, celebrate it. That's amazing. Talk about that amazing part of it. Talk about, I feel so happy. I feel so excited that I closed this deal. It feels so good to close a deal. I feel like $1,000,000. I feel elated. I feel like I'm on top of the world. That kind of thing is where you're sharing your vulnerability. You're sharing your heart. So that will lead to engagement. All right. Good luck. What? I feel like number 7 wants to be pulled out. And I'm probably going to do like a 7 reading next or something. Number 5s, welcome. We are doing, why is this lovely Libra lady single? I mean, you may be not a lovely person, but I'm assuming if you are watching this, you are a lovely person. So we're going to find out, why are you still single? Why are you single? This card is speaking to me. Engagement. I just put you in. Damn it. Maybe that's what you want. You want to be engaged. I feel like I'm going to put this card to the side. Oh, no, I'm going to put it back in the deck. And I'm going to see, for those of you who picked number 5, maybe you're just ready to get married. Like, you're not even wondering about, like, why am I still single? You're just like, when am I getting married for real? What's happening? I thought I'd be married by now. Okay, why is number 5 single that's popped out? I'm gonna shuffle off camera. She says as she continues shuffling on camera. Oh, no, I'm not doing that. I am not. No. Stop it. Like, a third of the deck fell out. I am not playing that game. I'm gonna do this off camera. Y'all don't need to hear my innermost thoughts as okay. This popped out. I'm gonna continue doing this off camera. And we're back. There's a lot of cards I wanted to talk to you. I feel tired. Are you feeling tired, number 5? Are you tired of all the nonsense? Are you tired of this singledom? Are you just tired in general? Don't break my heart. My achy, breaky heart. I don't know if you guys are seeing someone right now, but I get the vibe that someone might be seeing someone and they clicked on this video. And, maybe you are lying to yourself about this person in your life. And that you should trust your, second guessing or intuition, or really look it up. This could be the one in reverse with the trust card on the bottom of it. I didn't even show you the cards. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. The situation is calling for you to have faith. I think you haven't. I think whoever you're thinking about with, if you're with someone, like I don't know, girl. I don't know, boo. But if that's a situation that you're dealing with, I don't think it's the person. Okay? You know best. It could be them as they are right now, due to the deception and the red flags. I mean, come on. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. I do feel like this, in some, like, okay, there's a small percent there. Okay, if we split percentages in half, right? 37% is the other person, like they're being deceptive, but the majority of the percentage, I feel like you're lying to yourself, and I feel like you're lying to yourself because this person is not the one, and maybe in the same situation they are also being deceptive to you, and you're just like, no, everything is fine, everything is fine. AKA pay attention to the red flags. Okay. Yeah, that just feels like someone watching this is not single necessarily, or maybe they're dating someone, or maybe you're just curious and that's something you needed to hear. Religious factors? What are you doing here, honey? What do you gotta say? Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Alright. I'm gonna say, if you click this video and you're seeing somebody, or like you accidentally clicked on it and you're like, let me just pick number 5, it's speaking to me, or something's going on. Your spiritual path of these videos and watching pick cards and has led you to hear this message, okay? And maybe why you're still single, and that, like, why you're not having the type of commitment that you want. So maybe you're with someone, but you don't have the type of commitment that you want, is because of this stuff. Okay, and then intention came out. I love that. And this is, I think, about union. Your intention is to be in a union that feels good, looks good, feels good, and that's yours, okay? That is your intention. You want to feel at home in it. Can y'all see this? Yeah, I can. Oh, my back. My back is killing me. By the way, I realize I kind of said this message kind of callous. It may sound a little bit callous, but I know it must be tough to hear that the person you're with is not for you. But if that's something that you've been kind of lying to yourself about, take this as something that might be about that. Okay. Home, magical map shifter. I'll put that here. Spirit of place and listening. Alright. Are the people who look and think like you. But if you walk the footsteps of a stranger, you'll learn things you never knew. You might be in heavy denial. I know the magical map shifter is about something, and I'm going to read that to you. Remind me. But this blindfold is really sticking out to me, and with the whole red flag thing and deception, I feel like you're lying to yourself about something. Listen to your intuition. Your spirit of place. There's something about this too. What are you telling me? Let's see. For either the same person or whoever picked this and they're like, come on, ain't nothing here for me, and you're kind of waiting for me to say something to you. Hi. These two might be related. You see, and I completely get this. There's certain things that we believe our type will look like. And the lyric that's sticking out to me is, if you walk the footsteps of a stranger, you'll learn things you never knew. There might be someone who might come along who isn't your type. Consider giving them a chance. If there's something in you saying, let me give them a chance, and you're like, but give them a chance, okay? But also kind of, trust your intuition, pay attention to your guidance, don't force things, and listen to your intuition, obviously. But definitely set the intention for the kind of relationship you want, not the person, right? The kind of relationship you want. What do you want it to feel like? What do you want it to look like? What do you want it to give you? What do you want to give it? Like, get real selfish. Get in there. Get raunchy. Get in what you want it to be like, to feel like. Set that intention and wait for it. I think it is coming if you handle your business that's going on. Okay, honey, listen to this. Okay, look at. You better subscribe, okay? If this is you, I don't know why you're not subscribing, liking, and commenting. Reverse, the magical map shifter card may bring you the opposite of what you seek. Perhaps you're in denial, okay? Okay, honey. Come on. About your situation and refuse to see the truth. Or maybe you've been traveling down a path that has constantly led you to a field of poppies where you fall asleep and dream of desires that never find their form. To have the life you really want, you must match its vibrational energy and resonate with it. Didn't I talk about that with the intention? Come on, come through, honey. Sometimes our greatest hurts and disappointments are what awaken us to our need to shift to a higher frequency. So this is that, right? If you're on a spiritual path and that your pain has led you to this moment, and I hug you. I get that. But what is it? Through the wound, the light enters, right? I don't know what the Roman core is, but it's great. If your heart aches because someone is breaking it, this discomfort will lead you to a more authentic life. Be loved. Good luck.